Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to another special edition of the Nonsense Podcast, the Friday episodes, the episodes that I've been taking a break from because it's fucking tiring to do so. But hey, how's it going? How are you? It's Friday, baby. Just got to get through 8 hours for some of us, 8 hours more, and then the weekend hits. For those of you who don't have to get through 8 hours, congratulations, fuck you. Hopefully your week is going well. Mine's has been stressful as always because stress just is part of it. You know how stressful my life is? I won't even say my life. Just stressful. Yeah, no. That's right. That's the right way. This is how stressful my life is. I have a gray hair on my face now. I have a gray facial hair. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I have yet to develop a full beard. And I'm managing to get grays in it already. Because fuck me, that's why. I can't even get like a normal set of facial hair. And life has just thrown me the curveball of fuck it, go gray. It's time. It's time for you to show your age in a department that you haven't even fully developed. It's like, to me, I feel like that's like almost getting bad knees and I can't walk yet. Like, what kind of bullshit is this, man? Like, the cosmos does not like me much, is all I'm saying. That I'm getting gray hair in something that I can't even develop. It's just fucked. I hate it. But hopefully your week is going better than mine, because, I mean, that should tell you the week I've been having. It's been hot. It's been sweaty. I just got my hair redone literally last weekend. Looks like I need to do it again already, because I've just been sweating my ass off. It's 100 damn degrees right now. And I gotta fucking talk in front of lights and cameras, because fuck me. But hey, it's okay. I enjoy doing it, so I'm gonna continue to do it. So, lots of things going on. So we're just gonna fucking bum rush through it, because I don't have all day, and I know you don't have all day. First off, let's get that out the way. Trump taking his mugshot. Don't know why this is a big deal. Wasn't even like a crazy mugshot or anything. I feel like this is the thing that people were waiting on so they can meme. And the memes I've seen have been dry. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to step up before I give a shit. Because the memes haven't been good yet. But let's give it some time. Let's give it a couple days at least. But I mean, we've been on top of memes pretty quickly in the last few months. I mean, the Alabama chair thing was pretty quick. I've seen some people memeing Joe Biden sleeping at in Maui. Because he went there to go talk about the people that had their houses burned down and whatnot. And he was caught sleeping on the job, literally. I've seen more memes of that than anything. But little slow on the draw with this one. So I'm gonna give it 24 hours before I pass judgment on that meme. But yes, he's taking his mugshot. He turned himself in. I think he already posted bail almost immediately. Like, people thought he was gonna spend a night in jail. It's Trump. He ain't spending a night any goddamn where he doesn't want to. For now, I don't think he's going to jail for anything that they've hit him with. Good luck, but no, this is all a waste of goddamn time. So, my 2 cents on that. Sad news of the day: Bray Wyatt. For my wrestling fans, Bray Wyatt passed away today. Apparently, it was due to a heart complication that was exacerbated by COVID. So, like I tell people on occasions, like, COVID's still out there, even though we just fucking forgot. It's still out there. We just all don't give a shit because it's old. We need new problems. Don't come at me with this old shit anymore. But yeah, no, it fucking sucks. And Bray Wyatt was a solid wrestler, very creative, one of my favorites. It just sucks to hear. It's just another guy gone, man. Didn't shed a tear. Because people were like, man, you probably shed tears on certain people. No, but it is sad to hear. It's fucking sad to hear somebody like that going. There's just no words for it, Sucks. I also feel like we didn't give proper due, but shout out to the Pee Wee Herman fans. Paul Rubin passed away recently. So yeah, just another round, another batch of celebrity deaths. It is what it is. It sucks. We're getting old, at least my generation of humans. We're getting old, so our heroes are starting to fade. It just sucks. Especially Paul Rubens. Like, I really like Pee Wee Herman. I liked him as Pee Wee Herman and all the shit he did outside of Pee Wee Herman. All phenomenal shit. So it just sucks that another one's gone. So cheers to the both of you. Shit that I care about. The PSP or the PlayStation Quantum Portable, whatever the fuck they're calling it. The $200 remote play device is officially been announced thoroughly, and price point has been given out thanks to Gamescom. Yeah, $200 remote play device. I'm going to pass. I like my little backbone. My backbone's been doing me well. Sucks playing certain games. I tried to play a couple rounds of COD through it. Kind of sucks because the triggers aren't just, they're just not as stable as I would like them to be. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. I do what I can, but COD wasn't why I bought it. So, and my big thing is the versatility of the backbone compared to a $200 only remote play device is just not up to par for me. So I'm not even gonna fucking bother. If it could do more, maybe, but the fact that it only plays remote play, there's literally no hardware in it whatsoever. There's not even a Bluetooth chip in there, so you can't even rock headphones playing that shit. It's just a fucking waste. It's honestly just a fucking waste to me. If you want to get it, by all means, go for it. But for me, I'll spend my money elsewhere. What else was announced? Persona 3 Reloaded has been announced for early next year. Collector's edition priced at $200, and you get a figurine. Kind of sad that we didn't get the arm plate for the I forgot what they're called technically, but the kids that go into the dungeon and shit. They had, like in the original game, they just had an armband. Now they get like a shoulder plate, which looks really cool. And it's only available in the Japanese collector's edition. And I feel a little jaded that we didn't get it. So, just not happy about that. But I can't be thoroughly upset about it because Japan always gets the better shit. And the last thing I need is another goddamn statue. I have enough collector statues that I'm like, I don't want another one. The only thing that was worthwhile in that collector's edition to me was the musical CD. But it's not also valued at $200. So I don't think I'm going to get the collector's edition unless something else gets released with it. But an art book and a CD and a statue that I don't want ain't enough. But still looking forward to getting the game early next year. It's on my list. That got announced. Some more leaks of Tenkaichi 4 were dropped. Apparently we'll be receiving over 100 plus characters. So I did say a statement that there's not going to be enough characters in it. I still reserve the right to say so for now. Before anybody jumps down my throat and is like, nah, what you going to say now? It said 100 plus characters, and they're saying every super character is going to be in it. So that's really not leaving a lot of wiggle room for everybody else that I still want in it. Because there's almost 100 plus characters in the original Tenkaichi, I feel like. So to say that, and then again, don't forget, it's not 100 plus separate characters. It's the character plus their transformation plus their other transformation. So I'm pumping the brakes until I see a character list is all I'm saying. But it is nice to know that they're trying to put some fucking effort into this goddamn game. So I will hold back on saying that they're not putting any effort into this game. But a game series that isn't getting any effort put into it, fucking 2K. NBA 2K24. Holy shit. Now they got season passes, battle passes, whatever you want to call it. Plus, all the money that you need to fucking pull out of your fucking wallet to get VC now. People are averaging already budget spending at $450 to play this fucking game. You gotta be absolutely shitting me that you're spending $450 to hoop? Not happening, man. Not happening. Jesus Christ. It is hot as shit. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, $450 is fucking nuts. I don't know. I won't say I don't know where 2K thought that was okay, but it's 2K and you motherfuckers keep buying it. So, like, you laugh at me for spending money on fucking Modern Warfare, but I ain't spent $450 to play yet. So no, I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna continue to just play Modern Warfare. I'm getting robbed there too, not as much as you 2K motherfuckers yet. Not yet. So yeah, no, it's wild. Like, the state of gaming is really weird, and the amount of money that people are shelling out to enjoy a game now is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that's that out the way. On other news, I spent last weekend at the air show. Air show was fairly nice, man. I haven't been to the Chicago air show in a very, and I mean very long time. So I decked myself out because I wanted to go out, and I'm an old guy now. Old guy. I'm getting older, so I did the nice thing. I got me a little outdoor chair set up, nice little cooler, and I just kind of kicked it on the beach all day, or not the beach, but the lakefront in general, because the beach was fucking packed. But I kicked it out on the lakefront. I was having fun. I had Kelly helped Kelly helped make me one of those big ass shaggy fucking foot long sub sandwiches. We got all the ingredients from Jules. Got some nice fruit. We got some nice veggies and shit. Man, we were just out chilling, man. It was kind of nice. It was a nice, different paced hangout weekend for me. So I enjoyed it. I implore everyone to get out and do something different every once in a while. Stop sitting in the house. Go touch some grass. I touched plenty of it last weekend. This weekend, no, I don't get to. We're gonna probably be doing. Well, I know for a fact we're doing a few things for Kelly and RK9, so I'll be busy with that over the weekend. Obviously, some more episodes getting recorded for the Nonsense Podcast because we got to keep you guys entertained with fresh, brand new content as often as humanly possible. But yeah, no, I'll be busy this weekend, so this is not a chill weekend for me. But next weekend, I might be taking a little mini road trip for Labor Day weekend, so that's going to be kind of nice. I'm looking forward to that for damn sure. Maybe not a surprise podcast, but an effing around town, an effing on location type podcast, maybe. We shall see. My goal is to relax and have fun that weekend. So if podcasting gets done, great. If not, it's okay. I'm not really sweating it. I'm not going to sweat it at all. I'm sweating now because it's 100 goddamn degrees, but I'm not going to sweat how I make a podcast for that weekend. It'll be okay. But special thanks to a lot of you guys for, I don't know what happened over the last few days, but the podcast is slowly blowing up. I appreciate all of you. I have always said that. I appreciate everyone who listens and has fun with us because that's all we like to do is just bullshit and talk shop. So thank you for tuning in. If this is your first Friday, welcome. If this is not your first Friday, welcome again. And like I say, tune into every episode. Every episode's a doozy. There is no out of content or out of timeline content. Every episode's fucking phenomenal. I feel like we put our best foot forward always. And again, I feel like our content's not content. It's just two people having a good ass conversation, whether it be me and Invincible, me and Rucka, me and Kelly. Every episode you get with any of us on there, even if it's just me on Fridays. Fridays is for me just to kind of unwind. I feel like after a week's worth of content and working and all of that, sometimes you just need to chill. So a lot of people think like, oh, this podcast, like the Friday episodes are just for me to promote shit and whatnot. No, I feel like sometimes you guys just need to chill out a little bit. Like we're amped up during the week. All of us are amped up during the week. Chill out on a Friday, man. Know that the weekend is here. You worked hard, chill out, play harder. You know what I mean? Life is short. Obviously, as we've learned over the last few months with all of our, heroes and celebrities dying slowly. But yeah, life is too short, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Go outside, touch some grass, hang out with family, hang out with friends, do all of that shit. But yeah, like I was saying, shout out to everybody who's joining up and listening. Thank you to people in the States, overseas. Again, shout out to Japan. Like, I didn't know we were that popular in Japan. Singapore. Shout out to you guys. Konnichiwa. Choshio wa do. I know a little bit still. I'm very lacking in my Japanese now, though. It's sad. But speaking of Japan and Japanese whatnot, I have been trying to hunker down. I don't know if this is a good segue, but I'm trying to hunker down and get through all of Dragon Ball. And Dragon Ball Super specifically. I'm an avid Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball fan. Super kind of just wasn't my thing for a long time, and I'm just trying to dive straight, head first into it, and just try and absorb the content for what it is. And the more I try to, the more I'm just like, I don't care. I'm trying to care, and I just don't. And I feel alone in this fight. So my call out for the week is, if you are an avid Dragon Ball Z fan, you grew up with it, you watched it on Toonami, you got the Japanese tapes, you were watching that shit on Telemundo, any way you can get your Dragon Ball fix. Comment below and let me know. Did you struggle to watch Dragon Ball Super, or were you just happy to see any new Dragon Ball? Because I'm struggling. I'm gonna admit that the stakes aren't the same. The dialogue's not the same. The animation's not the same. The intensity is not there. I think that's the big thing. Was there's a level of comedy and intensity, and the intensity I'm missing out on. When Raditz showed up, even though like now we know Raditz is nothing, but when Raditz showed up, it was intense, and we were just like, this is gonna be the end. When they defeated that battle, and 2 new Saiyans were coming, then it was the looming of 2 new Saiyans, and then the Saiyans showed up, and Nappa and Vegeta wrecked shop for a while. The intensity was there, like they might not pull it through. And they pulled out all the stops and barely made it through Vegeta. And then it was, all right, the little lull downtime that we have. Let's wish everybody back and go to Namek. And then all hell breaks loose again on Namek. And every step of the way, it was all hell breaking loose. And now it's just like, well, here's a tournament, and we might just erase the universe. Like, it doesn't seem geared towards like imminent destruction. You know what I mean? Even when Beerus shows up and stuff like that, I just don't feel that imminent threat. You know what I mean? So maybe it's me. Maybe it's the way it's portrayed. Maybe it's just because I didn't go through it the way everybody went through it, and I kind of just got bits and pieces of information. But I'm just not enjoying the ride. I understand the characters better. I'm understanding, how we got to, the information that I do know about Dragon Ball. I'm slowly catching up and obtaining new information, but I don't enjoy watching it the way I enjoy watching Z, or even Dragon Ball for that matter. Like Dragon Ball, there was a level of intensity, but it was also much more fun and adventurous. But now it's not the same. So I don't know. Maybe it's me. Comment below if you're an avid Dragon Ball fan and you're just not enjoying the ride the way you feel like you could have enjoyed the ride, I guess is the best way to say it. That's all it is. I'm not running through like I expected to. But I'm going to keep trying, though. I want to make it all the way up and catch all the way up as quickly as possible. At least before Tenkaichi comes out, because I would at least like to understand some of the new characters and whatnot. Because I doubt they're going to put a story mode in it. If they do, that'd be great. But I'm just not expecting it. So we'll see. We'll see. And another sphere of silly shit. I've had some weird conversations over the week. And I would like to put this out there. Like, this is the nonsense at its finest, the way I get to jump topics. I've had this conversation with a few people now. There was a photo or a post put out on the YouTubes, on the Facebooks, Instagram, whatnot. Follow me on all those places, by the way. The Mount Rushmore of influential NBA players. Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and Curry. Right? Here's my issue. Jordan makes perfect sense. Kobe makes perfect sense to me. LeBron, Curry, I was kind of getting iffy. Now, again, the people are going to be like, oh, you just like the old school players and all that shit. No, it's just when I hear influence, I hear people. When I hear influence, my first thought is you want to be like that person. You want to mimic their play style. You want to be as close to that player as humanly possible. That's the guy you're chasing. You know what I mean? I don't see myself chasing, as in, if I am my love of basketball, I don't see myself chasing LeBron or Curry. But then I rethought it, right? And it was like most influential players. So I started from the beginning of the list. Jordan, what makes him influential? Everybody want to be like Mike. Everybody want to wear their shoes. They literally had Gatorade commercials. I want to be like Mike. They made a movie called Like Mike. That's obvious that everybody wanted to be like Mike. People were shaving their heads and were cool about it because of Jordan. People play basketball, sticking out their tongues, mimicking all his movements. The fadeaway jump shot became popular thanks to Jordan. Shit like that. So I'm like, all right, no, we all do want to be like Mike. Being like Mike is kind of important. Then I'm like, Kobe. All you had to say was Mamba mentality. You know what I mean? When Kobe passed and died in the helicopter accident, we were all like actually saddened that day. That was a really weird, surreal day when I got the news that Kobe died. When Kobe passed, that was like certain people's 9/11. It's like, where were you when you found out that Kobe passed? But yeah, his gameplay, his styling, his Mamba mentality, playing through a lot of dumbass injuries and broken fingers, going to the Olympics after we couldn't win the gold in the Olympics and fucking dominating in the Olympics, being Mr. Worldwide. People know Kobe all across the planet. People know Jordan, but people really know Kobe. Kobe was really big, going overseas, playing in other countries and all of that shit, and just being known and named and all across the world. So we all know Kobe. And again, a lot of Kobe mimicked his game off of Jordan. A lot of people mimicked their game off of Kobe. Then it gets to LeBron and Curry, and I'm like, well, we know who LeBron is. LeBron's, the chosen one and whatnot. The most hyped. But I can't think of anybody mimicking LeBron's game. I'm just like, no, nobody's mimicking him off the court. So I'm like, where's the influence with Kobe or LeBron? Then I'm like, all right, wait a minute. What about Curry? Well, Curry changed the face of the game as we know it now. If there wasn't a Curry launching jump shots from half court, everybody and their mama wouldn't be shooting threes right now. There's full-blown centers right now casting up half-court shots. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of the access three-point shot, but we have to admit that Curry was the one that started that really serious three-point craze. And you might want to throw James Harden in there, but Curry is the guy who's been slowly extending the range of the game. So I'm like, yeah, no, Curry not only is an influence, a family man. We know his family pretty well, regardless if you like his wife or not. But we all know that he's a big family man. Solid golfer. Don't know where that came from. Literally just won a golfing championship. Big into music, and he did Hot Ones recently. All of this other little shit where you're just like, all right, Curry is that guy. You know what I mean? He made Golden State like a cool team again. It's really weird, So I'm like, no, Curry is 100% influential. And I'm like, LeBron doesn't belong on the influential list. Now, I would reiterate, is LeBron one of the greats? Yes. I still think he's under Jordan. Technically, personally, I put him under Kobe. But he's on the Mount Rushmore of great players. But he's definitely under Jordan. But influence, I don't believe he belongs on that list at all. Like, not even a little bit. I don't see anything influential. The only thing I'll give LeBron that he's done over other players is LeBron took his fate into his hands. He had the hype. He had the prospect. He was the chosen one. And when it didn't work out the way he wanted, he took his destiny in his own hands and he fucking moved to Miami. Then he went back to Cleveland. Then he goes to the Lakers. Like, he does whatever he wants to do. But influence, that's not good influence. So I'm immediately like, I'm taking LeBron off the list of most influential players of all time. Who deserves to be on that list in this place? I would like you guys to comment below and let me know, who do you feel like is the most influential player? We can all agree with Kobe. We can all agree with Jordan. Some of us may be 50-50 on Curry, but I think Curry extending the range of the game is more than enough to say he's an influential player. I feel like, personally, number 4 on that list should be Allen Iverson. AI should be on that list of most influential players. There's not a hood nigga in this world that has picked up the rock and didn't take a little bit of AI's game. Handles, in general, being a thing was because of AI. People were rocking headbands and the sleeves and the fucking extra long shorts because of AI. Short motherfuckers hooping in general was thanks to AI. I know there were other short players, but hood ass, hooping ass, handles ass niggas. All thanks to AI. Everybody who watches enough basketball remembers the practice. We talking about practice? Man, it's not even a game, but practice. Everybody remembers something along those lines of that interview. So he's well known, iconic, known overseas, mind you. Chinese players love him. French players love him. Like, he's known overseas. Played in the Big Three recently. Like, he's a known NBA player. He's a known street hooper. He's a known hooper in general. He was part of the 1-2 punch of AI Mello. I feel like he is one of, like, motherfuckers was rocking braids exclusively because of AI. Braids wasn't even a shit until AI made it the shit. And you gonna tell me that AI don't belong on that fucking list? You crazy as hell. Influential players, and you put LeBron up there. The only thing that LeBron is influencing is the fact that we now believe pad and stats is what makes you great. If that's cool for you, that's cool for me. Again, I understand he's a great player. I'm not saying he is. I got to get one of those Stephen A. Smith ass scrolling tickers. He's a great player. He's a great philanthropist, and he's a good father. And I mean, I was going to say his I Promise program is great, but ain't none of them kids able to read and write and do math. So maybe. But I get it. He's a great guy. He brought Taco Tuesday back. That's great. But he ain't nobody mimicking LeBron's game. That's all I'm saying. Not at all. People are mimicking Curry's game before they're mimicking LeBron. I've seen more people pick up Dwayne Wade habits, Jokic habits, Harden habits, Kyrie habits, Dame Lillard habits. But I'm not seeing many people pick up LeBron talents. Is it because you can't mimic LeBron? Or you just don't want to? Because honestly, what LeBron has is he's a physical specimen. But I can't see any part of his game that I'm capturing. So personally, I feel like AI belongs on an influential players list instead of LeBron. My secondary option under AI would be the one and only Vince Carter. Vince Carter, I feel like, deserves to be on that list. Because again, I have watched people become comfortable being bald, rocking the Raptors in general. Raptors gear was just cool to wear because of Vince. Motherfuckers learn how to dunk because of Vince Carter. The under the leg dunk, which was iconically done with Vince Carter, has now become a second nature dunk to a lot of dunkers. But Vince started that shit. Vince Carter, VC, the original VC, the one that don't cost you extra money. Vince did that shit. The honey dip dunk where he stuck his whole ass arm in the fucking rim. Vince Carter, man. Vince Carter, look it up. Played in the Olympics and cleared a damn near 7-footer. He jumped over that motherfucker and dunked. I've never seen nothing more hype in my life. Vince Carter, alone for his dunking talents and his longevity, played until his 40s. People talk about LeBron's longevity. Vince was still hooping till the very end. I think the only reason why he really ducked out was because of COVID. If it wasn't for COVID, he would have been hooping. He would have still been hooping. So yeah, I'm gonna gladly say that I feel like AI or Vince Carter belongs in the most influential players of all time. Mind you, and again, I'm gonna reiterate because people are dumb. Influential does not mean the greatest player of all time or the greatest in their field. It's what they did that influenced more players. That people looked at their game and said, I'm going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to take some of his swag. I'm going to take some of his style. I'm going to take some of his charisma. I'm going to take some of his game, and I'm going to build off of it. Influence. Now, Jordan being great is part of him being great. But again, like I said, Jordan had the mannerisms, the shoes, the style, the attitude, the killer instinct. The extra little shit that everybody forgets that Jordan did. All the Jordan moments that you always have to remember. People love that shit. Again, the fadeaway becoming popular because of him. The fucking Jordan shrug. All of that little shit. The commercials. I want to be like Mike. Remember these things. Kobe, Mamba mentality. Enough said. Curry, extending the 3-point line. Everybody in their mama's a shooter now. AI is one of those guys. Vince, I feel like, is one of those guys. Just saying, I'm going to throw that out there. So comment below, who do you feel like is, at least on the Mount Rushmore, your favorite influential player of all time? I mean, again, doesn't have to be Mount Rushmore, but who do you feel like you influence? I think a lot of people are influenced by Melo. Melo just had a different game, man. Wasn't one of my favorites, but Melo's up there. Steve Nash, another great influential player. Somebody who really just had soccer talent and managed to drive that over to the NBA. It's crazy. Ray Allen, again, longevity, ignorance, 3-point game if you want to go for that. But again, all broken by Curry. Reggie Miller, just being that humble face guy, but also killer instinct guy. You know what I mean? There's a lot of influential players, a lot of great players that I feel like are overlooked. So yeah, let me know who's your favorite. On that note, we're going to wrap this episode up because it's late, it's hot, and I'm tired of sitting in front of these cameras. So I would just like, again, to reiterate, thank you all for stopping by, listening, continue to listen. Go back and enjoy some old episodes. And if you don't want to go back, that's what Throwback Fridays are for. I try and mix in an episode, but I think today there will be no Throwback Friday because it's hot, I'm tired, and I got a lot of other work to do. So, but if you want to catch up on some old clips and whatnot, Instagram is getting a whole butt ton of new fucking clips because I finally got back to work. So new clips are coming on Instagram. YouTube Shorts and whatnot are getting clips. I'm going to try again on TikTok. We'll see. But TikTok will be home to different kind of content pretty soon. I have a whole new idea for TikTok. But yeah, if you want, just do me a favor. Click the link below. There's a link tree for me. If you just click that, that'll show you all the different ways to listen to the podcast, watch the podcast, and just keep up with us in general, whether it be on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you name it. But again, if you don't want to watch, listen. What is it? Spotify, iTunes. Is this still iTunes or Apple Podcasts? Whatever the fuck it's called. You Apple people. You know how to find stuff. It's on there. Google Podcasts, Spreaker, the home of the podcast. Fucking your Alexa has me. You can listen to me on Alexa. It ain't that hard, apparently. Apple Music or Amazon Music. We're back on Amazon. Hip hip hooray. But yeah, plenty of ways to listen. One way to watch right now. Plenty of places to catch clips. Plenty of ways to keep up with us. And if you don't want to do that, why don't you stop to www.fnentertainment.com. Keep up with all of us. Keep up with the podcast. And if you clip over to the shop side, you can buy some dope ass merch. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the Chicago made fucking cup. We got Chicago made fucking shirts and hoodies and mugs and stickers and other cool shirts and mugs and hats and all types of crazy stuff, man. Buy yourself something nice. Support the show. And if you don't want to do that, there's a little link on the same website, www.fnentertainment.com. And you can just donate to the podcast if you want, man. Support your boys. We out here trying. And financially, we are struggling at the moment. I won't say struggling, but we're not making any money. How about that? So if you just want to donate to the show, every penny goes right back into the show, makes the show bigger and better. But yeah, do those things. Check us out everywhere. If you don't want to listen to my face anymore, Invincible, who is not here, has his link tree below as well. So you can follow him. He plays live on Twitch. He's got a YouTube channel where he's currently uploading Pirate Warriors, One Piece Pirate Warriors episodes. Check him out on Twitch and Kick. I think he's still on Kick and YouTube as well. And our engineer, who's not here at the moment, Kelly, has a training company, RK9training.com. Her link tree is below and also linked on fnentertainment.com. And if you don't need dog training at the moment and you just want to listen to another secondary dope podcast, the Think Positive podcast. That's PAWSITIVE. Think Positive podcast is also available. New episodes going up soon. Check those out. Those are really fun and entertaining and just weirdly dopely informative. I'm a part of it, but I'm just in the background, so I always get to learn something new. So check that out. Again, supporting that supports her, supports me, supports the team. So yeah, check everybody out on different platforms. Hang out with us next week on Monday and Wednesday for 2 new episodes of the Nonsense Podcast. Yeah, all the good things, right? But yeah, buy yourself something nice. And Jerry's final thoughts: go outside, touch grass, do something fun. Life is short. Yeah. Song of the week: Broken Hands by Lamb of God. I pretty much put that up almost every other weekend, but goddamn is that a great song. If you don't like that one, try Ditch by Lamb of God. I'm giving you Lamb of God one way or another. You're getting some goddamn Lamb of God this weekend. Fucking get pumped up, get amped up, and enjoy your fucking weekend. It's been me, your boy F&B Bob. See you next week. Enjoy a throwback if I throw something on there. If not, fuck it. You don't need it. I'll see you next week. Peace. Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm your host, FM Bob. Welcome back to Nonsense. Let's get right to it. I'm pissed. I bought this fucking freezer, and they had one fucking job, and that was to deliver what I assumed was deliver it to where the fuck I asked them to deliver it, and unbox that bitch. Real fucking simple task. When you most of the time when you deliver fucking appliances, you move it to where the motherfucker wants the goddamn appliance, you unbox it, and then you plug it the fuck in. That seems like it's all encompassing of delivering a fucking appliance. These stupid jackasses from fucking Best Buy or Geek Squad or who the fuck they use their delivery service for now, trying to bring my fucking deep freezer to the living room. Who the fuck puts a goddamn freezer in the living room? Like, you gotta be the stupidest pieces of shit. You're just like, yeah, it goes here, right? Fuck you, I'm out. It's like, no, jackass, put it where I asked you. Mind you, when you ask for specific notes of how should the delivery go, and the first thing I put is, hey, bring it to the back door because that's where the fuck it goes. Real fucking simple task. Real simple, simplistic fucking shit to do. Why the fuck can't people just get their goddamn jobs right? And then people wonder why everybody's pissed off consistently. I asked a very simple task. I bought a fucking freezer, a freezer that I barely wanted, mind you, because I had to spend extra money on a freezer to get a bigger fucking freezer so they would actually fucking deliver it. I don't have the capabilities of fucking just picking up big appliances whenever the fuck I have, like they feel like me picking their shit up. You gave me a fucking estimated time on some shit that you barely keep in stock, mind you. They never have fucking freezers in stock. You sell appliances, but you don't have appliances available. So go fucking figure I have to buy it when you have it available. Because the next time I could probably get some shit is probably 2021. So I bought the shit. I bought one that they could deliver. And then they delivered it and then just left it where the fuck they felt like. Now, I get it. I didn't pay for installation. But I've never had to tell anybody who delivered an appliance to my house to, hey, if you don't mind, bring it in the house and unbox it. Make sure it works before you leave. Because if it doesn't work, I don't want it. That seems real fucking simplistic to me. That, especially with basic appliances like, I don't know, a fucking freezer. All you need to do is plug it in and make sure the motherfucker turns on. I'm not asking you to stay there for the entire 3-4 hours it takes to frost over. Just make sure it works. You might have damaged it on the way to my house. It seems fucking simplistic. Or if you don't want to plug it in, at least fucking unbox it. Take it out of the goddamn box. Holy shit. I've had multiple appliances delivered, and you know what? They unbox that shit in the fucking truck. They don't even bring the fucking box in my damn house. But these two moronic individuals, and I'm going to go on a full-ass limb because I've had multiple things delivered to my house, but I've never had black people deliver shit to my house. And I don't give a fuck if you think I'm racist or not, because as a black guy, I don't give a fuck. Black dudes cannot do shit else for me. I should have known as soon as I noticed these two ignorant-ass niggas was black, I should have had that shit sent right back to the fucking store. I've had Hispanic dudes, white dudes, everybody under the sun deliver appliances to me. Not a fucking problem. These two ignorant-ass niggas show up and throw a fucking hissy fit when I ask them to call me when they show up. I told them specifically, when I ordered it, I let them know I'm not going to be home in time, most likely. Please give me a call at least 30 minutes at a time, which they did not do. They called me 20 minutes before, which gives me no time to get from work to home. That's why I specifically said 30 minutes. Because in 30 minutes, if you're calling me, I can walk out of work, make it home, and still be there before you, most likely. They called me 20 minutes before they got there, which gives me no time to get there in time before they get there. So then I had to scramble to get somebody else to receive the fucking thing for me. Because specifically they said someone has to be over the age of 18 and has to sign for it. So I need someone I can trust to sign for it. So I had to make sure I got somebody there to tell them where to go, and to sign for it for me, which they also didn't have anybody sign for shit. So how the fuck they ain't even delivered to the right spot? They didn't check shit. They just showed up with a fucking freezer and said, here you go. Motherfuckers just can't do shit right. I swear to God, motherfuckers just can't do shit right. And I'll let it slide because I didn't pay for installation, which I don't even think you should charge for installation of a fucking freezer. It's a fucking freezer. Plug it in. Turn it on. Make sure it works. Get the fuck out of my house. Pretty simplistic task. What I don't understand is when I called to complain about the lack of fucking job they did, because they honestly didn't do shit. When I contacted them to complain about it, they were like, well, due to COVID, we're not supposed to set foot in your house either way. And I was like, no, technically you gave me the option of leaving the shit outside, which who the fuck would leave a freezer outside? That doesn't seem fucking normal. 2, you came into my house. You already came into my house. So when you come into my house, you put it where the fuck I asked you to. 3, if you'd have came in the house like I fucking asked you to, through the back goddamn door, you wouldn't have to go through my fucking house at all. If you'd have went through the back door, you could have literally brought it in the door and left it right the fuck there. They specifically asked me to measure the door of entry to make sure that it was able to fit. I measured the back door. So you'd look real fucking stupid if it didn't make it through the front door in the first place. But here's the contrary. I didn't also measure the door from the kitchen or the living room to the back door. None of those doors, from living room to the kitchen to the back door. I didn't measure any of those doors. So if that shit didn't fit, I swear on my life, I would have had to call them and tell them to take the shit back outside and back around the goddamn house like I asked you the first fucking time. I'm almost willing to call them and tell them, guess what? It didn't fit through the door. So I personally had to carry it back outside because your stupid ass delivery guys didn't listen. Don't ask me for notation of how things should happen if you're not going to listen. I'm not going to pay you delivery if you're not going to deliver it like I asked you to. Do the things I asked you to do. They had the nerve to say they will forward it to the team as feedback. I'm going to feed this shit right to PayPal, who I paid it through, because for some odd reason, I got a Best Buy fucking credit card, and they didn't want to use it. They couldn't accept it for some odd reason. Works everywhere the fuck else, but because they would have to give me 12 months of free financing, they didn't want to do that shit all of a sudden. Go fucking figure. So I had to use that shit through PayPal. So guess what? PayPal's like Money Mob, and they will take that shit back if I don't get fucking satisfaction. Guarantee. I know PayPal. They done got me money back for a lot less and more petty shit. But to deliver this shit exactly wrong and then to throw me attitude the entire fucking time, I don't have it. I don't play that shit. I 100% don't play that shit. And this is some shit that I'm bitching about and teaching the world about. If motherfuckers don't do what you ask, you pay for service, you complain immediately. Because guess what? I am on my way to Best Buy to complain. And then I am on my way home to bitch and complain to Best Buy again. And then I'm going to call the Triple B, Better Business Bureau, who handles fucking everything. And I will complain about this bullshit ass service. And then I'm going to call PayPal and let them know about this bullshit ass service. Because if it came down to it, I could have rented a truck and delivered it my goddamn self and did it the right fucking way. I don't have to give you money to deliver this shit wrong and then give me a fucking attitude about it. And let me fuck around and check my fucking cameras and find out they weren't wearing a goddamn mask. I'm making sure those two idiots are fucking fired and they never use that third-party service ever again. Mind you, they like blocked the whole damn street from the what little quick like visuals in my camera that I noticed. As they left a big-ass rental truck in the middle of the fucking street. Didn't even pull over. I left room for them to pull over. When I asked them to call me before they make the delivery, that means call me before you do anything. They had the fucking deep freezer on my front porch before I asked them to do anything. These hard-headed ass motherfuckers just didn't do shit I asked them to do. And I have to pay you for that service? Get the fuck out of here. Watch how quick I get this money back. Guaranteed. Guaranteed I'm getting this money back. And if I don't, watch the hell I fucking ensue on Best Buy. I will own Best Buy before I'm done with this shit. Because I'm a petty ass motherfucker. I'm an angry, petty ass motherfucker. And I will make sure I own Best Buy when this shit is over. if I don't get something the fuck back immediately. Because this shit is ridiculous. A simple fucking task. And mind you, a lot of people are like, well, you don't know the job they do. Motherfucker, I deliver shit for a living. It's called customer service. You do what the customer asks. You do whatever it takes to make them happy. Then you get the fuck out of the way. It's real fucking easy. And if they tell you to come through a certain door, you go through that fucking door. Don't walk through a motherfucker's house and then bitch that I don't want to be in your house. Well, if you went through the fucking door I asked you to, you wouldn't go through my fucking house. Alright, I feel better now. This is fucking ridiculous, man. And this is the shit I'm always talking about. Where it's just like, everybody bitches, respect me, respect my job, respect all this shit. But you don't respect the fucking customer. Everybody bitches about Karens and all of this shit. You create the Karens with your shit-ass service. If you did your job right the first fucking time, motherfuckers wouldn't have shit to complain about. You are creating problems because you're fucking lazy. That's literally what you're doing, is creating problems because you're fucking lazy. God damn. Hello there. Guess who's back? I'm back. And guess who's with me?
It's me, it's Kelly.
Okay, now we're both here. And now I'm going to re-complain about Best Buy because I'm still quite pissed off. And now I have more information to be more pissed off. So, remember that part where I told you guys that I asked them to call me 30 minutes before they showed up because I can make it home from work in 30 minutes, and they didn't do that. And then apparently they didn't call me right away when they showed up either, which I thought they did. They rang the doorbell, which I told them not to do because I'm not fucking there. I can't answer the doorbell if I'm not there. I have a Ring doorbell, it's a remote. But I don't get those messages all the time. I get phone calls, which is why I told you to fucking call me. Dumbass. Again, not doing the shit I asked you to do. What the fuck am I paying for? Absolutely just shit-ass service. Then to come to find out, Kelly's at work, she sees the Ring doorbell go off. So she checks it, and apparently they're talking shit. When they brought the fucking freezer up to the front porch, which I told them not to do, they brought it up to the front porch, rang the doorbell twice before calling me. Because they don't fucking listen. And then talk shit, talking about, well, I'm just going to leave this bitch here. I'm going to put it back on the truck. Just running off at the mouth. And I'm like, guess what? You wouldn't have to do none of that shit if you brought us to the back door like I asked you to. You stupid fucks. You absolute ignorant fucking morons who can't do their own basic. You have a basic delivery job that you have fucked up. And I will guarantee, I will make sure you lose your fucking job. You ignorant, stupid bitches.
It's not even that. Well, it is that they don't listen, but it was that they're talking shit on top of not listening.
On top of not listening. I'm already pissed. No, I'm still pissed that you don't listen. Because that's kind of part of customer service and delivery.
It is.
Delivery requires you to pay attention to your paperwork, which on their paperwork should have stated that I said, come to the back door. Go to the back fucking door. Do not deliver to the front door. I have also stated, call me 30 minutes prior to be on the safe side. When they call me 20 minutes prior, which does not give me enough time to get home, 30 minutes is 30 minutes, motherfucker. If I tell you specifically call me 30 minutes, as soon as you fucking can, do that. I need the 30 minutes. If I explain to you why I need 30 minutes, maybe you should call me the fucking 30 minutes like I asked you to. We should have just left them outside. I didn't give a fuck. Put it back on the truck, because you wasted your time and money. And then I'd have made sure you brought your stupid ass right back today. Because your delivery time was from 12 to 6. Because, yeah, that's a fucking window. 6 hours. That's a great fucking window for delivery. Dumb ass, ignorant motherfuckers. Just can't. A simple job of delivery. I'm slowly trying to bypass the part where I'm pissed off that they didn't unbox and check it. Even though every other appliance delivery in the world will unbox your shit and make sure it turns on. Because shit happens in transit. I know that. That's part of my job. If I deliver something, I'm going to take it out and double check it. Like, yo, it's still good. Want to see? Look at it. Everything good for you? Cool. Close the shit up, throw it back in the box. If they want it back in the box, or leave it out of the box. I've unboxed shit. I've set up shit. I've tested shit and put it back in the box. I don't just show up and say, here, kiss my ass and I'm gone. Fucking ignorant bastards. Again, and I don't give a fuck who says something about it. Never had a problem when it is a Hispanic dude delivering some shit, Polish dudes delivering some shit, white dudes delivering some shit. Soon as ignorant ass niggas show up, everything always goes wrong. Because they can't read. They can't fucking read. They don't listen to instructions. And they want to catch an attitude. Guaranteed I'm getting my money back. I'm guaranteeing it. I guarantee it so hard, I'll throw you one better. I'll give it to somebody. I will give the money that I get back from delivery to somebody the fuck else. Because I don't even need it anymore. I'm just happy that Best Buy won't have it. Fuck them. I won't buy shit else from them ever again. If they want to catch attitudes like that and tell me that they'll send it to the team as feedback, it ain't feedback, dumbass. Your crew doesn't do their job. They absolutely don't do their job. And if that shit didn't fit through that door of mine, they'd have came back and moved that shit outside and back to fuck. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to say it did fit. It did not fit through that door. 100% did not fit through that kitchen door. They are coming. I will put it back in the box. Make them take that shit out of my house, out and around and back in. Because I'm that level of asshole. When you do not listen to basic ass fucking instructions. I still don't feel better. I thought I'd feel better after yelling the second time. I felt a little bit better before, and now I'm pissed off that they had the nerve to talk shit. Ignorant ass niggas only do some stupid shit like that. Don't read, don't follow instructions, and then want to catch an attitude. Stupid motherfuckers. This is why I'm moving to Green Bay. Exactly why I'm moving to Green Bay. I'm fine with Green Bay now. I've seen the lack of niggerdom in Green Bay. There's a nice light complexion in Green Bay, and I'm just fine with that. You look very uncomfortable now. I'm sorry. I'm angry. I don't like being angry. But when you don't do what I ask you to and expect me to pay money, while you just fuck up and continue to fuck up, I mean, how many steps can you fuck up? You've already pissed me off about giving me a 6-hour window on a weekday. I don't think there's that many people buying shit that you had to deliver today. I don't like the fact that you had to block up the entire street with your big dumbass truck to deliver a fucking freezer. It couldn't be no more than 36 inches? 36 inch fucking freezer. You need a big dumbass 26-foot truck to deliver that shit? You lazy cunts. I gotta deliver that shit in a fucking van. And then you had the nerve to talk shit when you delivered it to the wrong... I swear to God, I've never been so angry in my life. With just the lack of customer service, the lack of intelligence, and the lack of just reading and following basic-ass directions. There's a difference between the front door and the back door. There's a difference between 20 minutes and 30 minutes. There's a big difference in ringing the doorbell and calling a person. You could have done any of those things. You had no idea if that doorbell worked. I should have told him, throw that shit back on the truck and I'll just call your manager. If I'd have known he had said that shit, I'd be like, yo, throw that shit back on your truck and I'll call the manager instead. Because your ass don't listen, apparently. None of you motherfuckers listen. Best Buy will get the biggest bad rap from me for hiring, apparently because it must be a third-party service.
It had to be, because they weren't in normal Best Buy.
Right, that wasn't a Best Buy truck. It wasn't a Geek Squad truck.
Enterprise. They rented it.
So they rented a unnecessarily big-ass truck to do shit-ass customer service. I'm making sure I'm getting my money back for this one. I will cancel my credit card. I will never buy anything expensive from them ever again. I won't even go in there and buy fucking batteries. They wonder why the department stores like that are going out of business, because you have shit-ass customer service. It's the least you can fucking have is half-decent-ass customer service. Dude, even when I was doing the chat room shit, trying to complain initially, it sounded like I had 3 robots in a row. How the fuck? God damn, man. And then motherfuckers want you to pay asinine amount of money. Should've got this shit off of Amazon. I could've got a freezer on Amazon. I thought that was a bad idea, because I'm like, there's no way in the fuck I'm gonna get a half-decent freezer from Amazon. Shit, I could've rolled the dice and I probably got my money back if I complained. Might've gave me the fucking freezer for free. The whole ass freezer. God damn. It's stupid as hell. Alright. I'm done bitching about it. I'm just pissed. I just can't wait to get all my shit back. I don't know who to start with. Because I'm calling Best Buy again either way.
Call and talk to someone.
I don't know if I want to call Better Business Bureau or PayPal first. So PayPal, I swear they're the type of mob that'll just give me my money back right away. And I'm like, yeah, fuck them. Don't give them a goddamn dime. Like, that's fucking pathetic. And my thing is they try to throw this COVID bullshit, saying that, we shouldn't be coming in the house anyway, then leave the motherfucker outside. In the back, like I asked you to. Everybody else figured that shit out.
The thing is, they did bring it inside, and they brought it in
the wrong way. They walked
more
through
into the house than you asked them to.
If they went through the back, they could only have gone to the back door. There's nowhere to go after the back door. It's the back door.
Of course, yeah.
Could have just left it there. I'm fine with that. I'd have been a little salty, but I'm like, well, at least they put it where I asked them to. I literally paid the money so I didn't have to lift it. I didn't want to have to move the damn thing. And I had to move the damn thing. So you have defeated the purpose of taking my money. Because I had to physically move something. What did I pay you for? It doesn't require me to pay you damn near $100 to get it from your warehouse to my house. I could have done that for a lot less. If that's what it costs for you to make a delivery with a third party, you suck. You absolutely fucking suck as a company. I don't think I can be too much more pissed off. I really don't think so. Yeah, I can. Because today in Chicago, we're preparing for another protest. And protest means bomb threat, apparently. So they're shutting half of the city down. So I can still be pissed off, I guess. I cannot wait to get out of this funky-ass city with these stupid-ass people. I hate Chicago, and I hate all of you people. You all suck. I really don't understand how you can't manage a delivery job. This is probably why they have delivery jobs, because they didn't listen at McDonald's. They probably giving people chicken sandwiches instead of cheeseburgers. How harshly can you fuck this up? It's a basic-ass delivery job. It's really simple. Bring it to where people want it. Unbox it. Plug it in. Fuck you. You have not said a word. I'm sorry. Have I not been this angry around you in a while?
It's been a minute.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but fuck them people. I'm going to throw the biggest, I have plenty of time on my hands bitch fit of my entire life. I will make a lot of people rue the day they ever got a job in customer service in general. Why is there a fucking cross here? What the fuck is going on in the city? This is a giant-ass Jesus cross in the middle of the street. Dude, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here, man. I don't want no parts of this shit anymore, man. This is so stupid. It's so fucking stupid.
We're going to our favorite sushi spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like that's gonna make me a whole lot happier. Fucking ignoramuses. Oh well, I will catch you guys another time. That's enough bitching for me for one day. You know the joke. Facebook, emails, all that shit's in the description. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm done. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Pissed off.